Hello class, we are going to do chapter 11, so click on chapter 11. Alright, I'm going to do chapter 11 classwork. Click on chapter 11 classwork. Today, chapter 11 is difficult. It's not easy. We're going to do it one concept at a time. So first I'll ask you to download chapter 11 classwork notes, please. So after you download chapter 11 notes, this is chapter 11, object-oriented programming. The first concept we are going to talk about is static members, variables. So this variable is a static style. If a member variable is a static style, all objects of that class can access to the variable. Okay, and in order to do that, the variable need to have a keyword called static. That's a keyword static. Alright, so and we create the static variable right here. For example, like the static integer x. This is start demo. We have, so x is static variable right here. And at the main program right here, before we do it, we have to put this declaration right here outside the class. All right, and normally it's set to 0. So for example, right here, we have a main program here. We have star demo. There are two objects right now. Okay, so there are two objects, and we are going to take a look this program through the Visual Studio programming. Okay, so let's do it right now. So I have Visual Studio pop up right here. Then I will ask you to download right here. I'll ask you to download budget.h and practice 11-02. I need you to download these two right now, please. After you download these two programs, I will ask you to create something called practice 11-1 whatever 11, okay, and drag these two programs into the source file. The first is budget.h. Second one is a CPP. Let's take a look at the budget.h. The budget.h, the header file right here. By the way, this one is the class declaration and definition together. Write it together, okay? So right here, my private variable, I have a corp budget is a static variable. Okay, then I also have a division budget, and let's take a look our method. The first one, the function right here, the first one is budget, and this one is our constructor. And inside our constructor, I define my my class variable, division budget to 0. I'm going to add my budget. That's a budget for entire corp budget, which is I'm going to add whatever next here I enter in, I'm going to add in accumulated. Once I accumulate, then I'm going to add a division budget into the corp budget. Get division budget will return division budget. Get corp budget will return corp budget. Let's take a look at the program here. Very important right here. Definition of the static member variable has to be outside the main program, and normally need to initialize to 0. So right now I have 4 division, and these 4 division, they are objects. Our class is budget. Each division is an object of budget. So right here, for 0 to 4, and we'll enter the budget for each division. So here we'll accumulate to enter each division. So when I do the add budget, I will add into the corp budget. So I'll display the budget here for each division. Once I finish there, each division will get division budget, and this one will get corp budget, and then this will return the core budget. Core budget is a static variable, so this static variable has ability to go through all these 4 objects. Make sure you have system pass right here too. Let me run this program with you. So I'm going to build it. Let me rebuild it. And start without debugging. So you can see here, I'm going to put a smaller number, 100, 200, 300, 400. So each division has its own budget, but the budget will be accumulated into the corp budget, which is a static variable. So right now, each division 1, 2, 3, 4 has its own budget, but the total budget request is right now is $1,000 due to the accumulation of the corp budget. So this is a concept of static member variable. I would like to you to summarize to learn this. So there are the 2 questions right now. If a member variable is declared static, all objects of the class share the variable. Write down static. Static member variables are defined outside the class. Outside the class, as the example you saw. As the example you saw one more time, it is outside the class. And I finished the concept of static variable. One more time, this is a static member variable. Thank you very much.